What is up YouTube, and welcome to this ending explained video on 365 Days. The movie has been lighting up the internet and is following in the path of Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey, a steaming novel turned into pretty much female porn. It's basically porn, and I'm not a prude by any stretch of the imagination, but wow, Massimo is one cunning linguist, if you get me. We here at Superhero Nexus adore ambiguous endings, and yes, this was absolutely a huge one. Yes, there was no pun intended there. There will be spoilers for this movie that almost belongs on that hub, and if you enjoyed the video, then please do drop a like down below and subscribe with notifications on to never ever miss a video. So like I said, there will be spoilers for this movie moving on, so just be warned, you can come off the video and then watch this afterwards if you want. So the movie follows Laura, a girl who absolutely hates the relationship she's in and works at a hotel, but looks like she works at some sort of MI6 or foreign intelligence agency. It takes a lot of liberties with coincidences here, as Massimo, the mafia don who kidnaps her and instantly fell in love with her as his father dies. Yeah, absolutely bizarre. And he absolutely is enamored with her. He absolutely is just a next level obsession, very much Christian Grey there. He spends years looking for her, only to suddenly come across her as she is with the troglodyte boyfriend who is just absolutely awful. And they go on holiday together, and then just by happen chance, he randomly sees her at the airport, and he instantly has to go and kidnap her because, well, that's what the movie's about. He's aiming to keep her for 365 days so she actually falls in love with him. Yes, it's probably a bit of a red flag if to get someone to fall in love with you, you have to kidnap her. I mean, he could have just, tried to woo her and seduce her because, let's be honest, Massimo is a pretty good-looking guy, so I think he's got no trouble outperforming her boyfriend whatsoever. But that's not what the movie's about. He has a really weird obsession with her, like I said, but he won't touch her without permission because he's a gentleman. But yeah, he does slap her around, which is very, very problematic. And I don't want to play all SJW here, but the movie does seem very, very problematic. But the people I've seen on Facebook, the females I have on there, absolutely adore him, have been sharing memes that they want someone to kidnap them. Yes, very, very weird stuff here. Now he whisks her away and buys her stuff and absolutely spoils her, and well, much to the ire of the rest of his crew. Now he ties her up randomly and is assaulting her, but she starts to love him as time goes by. So I guess as time goes on, she gets some sort of Stockholm syndrome throughout, and she's just about to love him, but it all goes very, very wrong. At the start of the movie, Massimo is getting cheeky videos of a girl called Anna, as we see the juxtaposed images and scenes of them both trying to, get it on. She appears again when the guy with the devil dick gets a text from her saying that she won't let him go, and quite clearly he is pretty much parred her off for this new Laura who he absolutely loves. She is the person before Laura, which is incredibly similar to 50 Shades of Grey here, where Christian Grey had multiple contracted women, which is very, very gross, and he has all the S&M stuff there to even make Rihanna blush. So with that out of the mind, he has got an absolutely obsessive, so it's very, very 50 Shades of Grey here. It is almost parallel. Now, like any normal person, she's adamant that she's going to kill Laura. I guess I'd be a bit annoyed too if the guy I was dating had multiple pictures of a girl from his dreams and tells everyone I'm gonna find her, all the while being with her. Yes, it's not going good. Now, running throughout this, Anna is trying to kill Laura later on in the movie, and Massimo, he started a war with the rest of the mafia, as you do, shooting the hands of one of his rival families. The mafia handler isn't too happy with this either. And throughout the movie, there are hints that he and Massimo's driver there would actually turn on him. Now, they get a threat that one of the mafia families wants to actually kill Laura. So Laura's sent back to Poland and she just gets drunk with her friend, who is incredibly annoying. Olga is just the absolute worst. It is just Fiat 500 females at its best. Now, eventually they do reunite, and they do it all over the boat. All over the boat, yes. If you recognise that line there, yes, that is an allusion to scepters all over the house. I tried to make a joke about all over the boat, but it didn't. No. Should we move on? Toward the end of the movie, Laura is returning with Olga and the Mafia security guy when they actually get word that there is an attempt on her life. We see a shot of the tunnel and the police are there, but the shot lingers on the yacht that is used throughout the entire movie. Now, the handler seemed genuinely shocked that an attempt had happened, and everyone just seemed surprised. They came completely out of nowhere on Sicily with warring families. Yeah, who would have seen it? Now, considering that Anna was absolutely crazy, my theory is that Massimo and Laura actually concocted a plan so that she can go missing and they can be safe with his child, because obviously she's also pregnant, just like 50 Shades of Grey. The sequel book, yes, there is a book as well, so this was of course an adaptation, and there are 2 other books as well, and a sequel for the movie is in the works. Well, the sequel book actually reveals Massimo has a twin brother. Yes, that is absolutely not a surprise considering how coincidental this is. He was educated in England, had a good life, and actually got away from the rest of the family business. And Laura, while pregnant, is kidnapped by another family's hitman. And the book runs similar to the first storyline, where she starts to fall in love and Massimo comes along. Yeah, it's on Goodreads. I'm pretty sure it's got like 1 or 2 stars. Awful. But I expect the sequel of this to be loosely adapted, with a twin brother perhaps running things and the real Massimo living a life with Laura. So, in short, I do believe that she has survived somehow. Something has survived there, and she is ready to go on and live the life. It is pretty much what's going to happen, I think. But let me know what you think down below. What is your opinions on this? What do you think the ending meant? And please do hit a like as well. It does help us out massively. And please do subscribe with notifications on for more, and I'll see you soon.